Welcome to Dota. The battle begins.
Goes mid. Indeed, Saberlight will snag up his Mars. Tiny is going to go Mugman, but only a couple of them, so not that big of a deal at this stage of the game. Monet, erstwhile, just really getting farm and bottom. This early game in TSM, it's up to them to try and make the rotations to stop it.
Yeah, very, very strong lanes coming in here from Team Aster. There's really...
Tomato? Tomato? Oh, no. He died again. They're about to give a double kill potentially. They're charging up these soul assumptions. XXX, can he find the range? Yes, he can. Gets the double kill off the... well, yesterday you were complaining about why Visage looks so lackluster. Why is he not winning games? I think he might end up winning this one. As the top lane, Moon Meander also getting a quick kill onto this young... or being killed as the Dark Willow. Saberlight probably going to end up dying as well. Being
fed 2 levels early on in towards the Stormhammer. And Monet just... This is the reason why you pick these kind of tanky position 5s when you have a Drow Ranger, right? If the Drow Ranger is completely untouched, doesn't do anything, at least they're maybe going to get something back. Okay, so Tamana's...
Scary here, Fluke. XXX is about to crack 6. About to get these familiars going. Then at that point, you just jump onto Dooku, and exactly as I say it, it happens. They go onto the clockwork, they bring him down in a hurry. XXX wastes no moment unleashing his strength on this bottom lane as Ori has now made his first rotation. Dreamquill committed to the top side of the map with the multi-shot coming in from Monet, and Saberlight is a chunky over when they were trying to check for the runes, so he knew the clockwork was coming, could warn XXX in advance, be prepared for this, make sure the familiars are nearby when I go for this engagement. They're not done just yet. Brow's been scouted now. They don't have any more drops, however, they do have Ori in this bottom lane. Top lane, Saberlight taking a lot of damage. Couple of right clicks, will it be enough to kill? Yes, it will. At the same time, they're also going for Brow with the Ori Dreamcoil initiation. So they found 2 cores. They might be able to find 3 as we go back to the top lane. Tomato tanking right click damage coming in from the Drow Ranger. Chased underneath the tier 1 tower. Siamese Cat will tank the tower.
They're going to walk around and they're going to get some kills. And I think at this point, TSM, they have to try and find a good way for them to get one of these team fights going. And this is not the way you want to start it.
Especially not with Ori having Dreamcoil back online once again. They don't even need to commit it to kill Tomato. In fact, they might use it to kill Bryle as he's been caught in with this rebound in this mid lane at hunting for Tomato. He's right in front of them, farming a camp, but he's a little bit too safe. I'm not sure they want to go on him. Ori goes high ground, and he sees and breaks the smoke on everybody who is low. He will be able to immediately escape to his side of the map, and they really want to chase him down. Saberlight catches him though with the arena. The spear as well was there to connect, and Bryle finds him with the avalanche. That's a pretty huge kill. Moon Meander gets the gold, but Bawoka coming in for some quick revenge to stun him up, and they immediately bring down Saberlight on the other side. Who is going to be on the retreat first? TSM, they're caught in behind the tier 1 tower here, but they toss back the Siamese Cat's Fen into the Tomato Requiem. So there's 2 heroes already brought down. Great fear coming in from Moon Meander as well with the Terrorize, and now trying to put in damage is going to be...
Doing a lot better if your TSM might be this game start. It's getting a little bit harder. If they were much more even on their net worth, I feel like that team fight would have been all TSM all day. Massive hook shot that came in from Dubu, caught 2 heroes inside of it, but as soon as the Wraith Pack goes down, you can see that just because they're lacking so much net worth, it's so hard for them to get these kills.
Going back into real life, we have just seen Team Aster claim in Aegis, and now they've killed already Moon Meander. Browse next on the chopping block.
They just walk together, hold some hands, and they go in, they hit a tier 3 tower, and it's all about TSM and how they respond.
The response from TSM will be to try and juke with Saberlight down bottom, but you will find themselves getting caught and killed.
Where these movements are going to go, and TSM, they're just going to walk out, see if they can get themselves some more of these neutral creeps going, and Team Aster, they're just going to get themselves the second Roshan now. They're going to have the Aghanim Shard. And imagine it's probably just going to be going in the pocket of Monet. The Aghanim Shard is very, very good against heroes like the Mars. A lot of high HP. So Aster, they instantly smoke up, and they're just going to walk in because they've got plenty of vision here in the jungle.
Fluke, if they get one more kill, we're at the magical number. Will they be able to pick it up? Moon Meander gets scouted, rebound, stuns him up. There's the multi-shot. Will we get it at TI? Yes, we do. 3-2-2, baby. Tomato will
really fight into the Aegis. Like, it's going to be hard enough to us for them to try and get one of these kills, let alone 2. They're gonna try.
The toss back onto Monet, but he got up the BKB before the spear arrived. So now they just turn the damage back onto the Saberlight Mars. He's gonna lose his life. The next one on the chopping block is Tomato. He doesn't have a BKB. He needed to commit it to escape the gank in the jungle. And as he dies, and as TSM sees their hopes fading, they realize that this game is pointless to play. They lose everybody. They call GG. And Team Aster claim game number 1 here in the second day of the lower bracket.
Welcome to Dota. The battle begins.
TSM going back to a little bit of comfort here. The question is, Fluke didn't look good, I think, for them. Just have to try and make sure they marshal a good laning phase. Down bottom, Saberlight's being zoned back a little bit, but they already also have the available block. I'm not sure if this Sven is going to be able to de-ward it just yet for Siamese Cat, but that does mean that Saberlight should be able to find some decent experience on this side of the map. He has to be careful on Moonmeander. They have Stormhammer again. This is death. First blood down in this bottom lane. He's going to try and stay alive with the Fairy Fire, but it's not going to help.
Going to be able to win that trade. Throw down the Cinder Brew, you get the scatter shot, you've got the Snapfire Cookie as well to be able to just abuse the amount of damage that this Cinder Brew does. So
he's out here now. Great way to him start the game top. They might try to make a run onto Dubu here. Slowed down by the Scatter Blast. Tomato finds a hook back onto Baboka. Baboka not gonna...
I wanted coming out of TSM, exactly what I wanted coming out of Braille. Him playing one of his signature heroes once again on the Shadowfen, and the hero that can take over the game as well. Doing a good job, and more fights at top.
Baboka will be able to jump back with the Fire Snap Cookie onto Dubu. Dubu not dead just yet. One more right click. Baboka actually outplays him. What a player. The question is, will he be able to dodge the meat hook from Tomato? Tomato's trying to find the angle.
Dubu being these classic position 5s is always nice to see, and that's why I think, you know, TSM can play these heroes.
Well, the fight is coming bottom here, Fluke, but it's coming in the form of Ori, who made a big rotation. Baboka is not scouted out just yet. He would like the Fire Snap Cookie. Finds Ori with it. Brow's here as well. Brow gets off the Requiem, but unfortunately, with this 4-hero Requiem, can they get the follow-up? A defend here for Team Aster. XXX comes in. Brewmaster split is on. He really wants to try and find this counter initiation. Beautiful gust onto 2 heroes. The more these kisses follow up onto Bryle, he will end up dead though. Unfortunately for him, Cyclone was up onto Saberlight. He comes down, gets rid of the Primal Roar, but unfortunately it's not going to be good enough to save him. Loses his life too. The final Cyclone was committed onto the Rubik. Can they catch up to Moon Meander in time? Baboka has Fire Snap Cookie in 10 seconds and Scatter Blast for the slow in 1. But Moon Meander stole the cookie. Gets himself deep behind the tier 1 tower. Let's get slowed down by XXX. Between the Thunderclap and some right clicks, Moon Meander should end up every opportunity to do that. They've even gone ahead and blocked some of these ancient camps with the sentry, and they're not done just yet with this aggression. Look where they are. They're on the high ground in the triangle. They find a big jump, but my goodness, Moon Meander lifts up the Sven. Brow raises him down. But XXX might look for revenge. Morty's kisses floating in over the top as well. Brow, he's been here before. He's seen this movie. He didn't like how it ended. And unfortunately, it's going to end almost exactly the same way. One more rock throw, but he's still alive for now. Juking through behind the trees. He gets to live. Tomato, though, might not be as lucky as he's caught between Ori and the boys. He actually gets a hook.
Yeah, they can definitely do it extremely fast, even if...
Incredibly, it's not. The Aegis goes the way of Monet right now. He's just chilling. Like you said, though, they were able to finally push the tier 1 tower. Maybe they take this fight as well. Nice Stormhammer onto 2. Unfortunately... Let's go. Oh, Brow wasn't caught inside it. Doesn't really matter. As long as Tomato's the one at the forefront of this push. That's the important thing. But lots of vision being plopped down by Team Aster though, so they see this coming. They know this perfectly. They don't have any positive vision themselves. Tomato jumps in. He found Ori. Ori, Ice Blast is going to chase him. He gets hit in. No Bloodstone for you, but the hook does end up missing. Sven, in the meantime, allowed himself to be the one caught in, held behind, brought down. But TSM can't get more. Tomato was forced to jump blind, but here's going to be the stun jumping in from him with the rot damage. They are going to be able to find him. Primal Roar onto XXX, but they should still be able to get off the Requiem. Tomato in the meantime, though, tanking way too much damage from Monet. Eating these shots from the marksmanship. and we will end up dying. Moon Meander trying to get himself out of dodge, won't be able to do. And their primary thing is do not be scared. We can make these fights happen. And also, while all of this action is happening inside of their jungle, look what's happening bottom. Saberlight just been quietly chilling. Throwing in this ancient granite golem. They've got these wars and a siege wagon. Tier 3 tower's gonna take some damage, but in the meantime, they actually kill XXX. They got him. Found by Tomato, who also
the other side of things, everybody else needs to stick in towards this Roshan pit. And finally, Aster, they're the ones that have decided to get this smoke going and walking across the river.
They're walking across the river. Ori comes across 2 heroes. They're able to burst out Moon Meander. He buys back. You were talking about the need for buybacks. Oh my god, the Brawl Master doesn't die. Whose forced off is this? Is that Moon Meander again? Who has the forced off? Let's see. I'm not sure whose forced off it is, but it absolutely saves the life of XXX. Unfortunately, forced off will not be able to do the same for the Sven. Brewmaster gets off the ultimate. A lot of the Brewlings, though, might not actually survive this fight. Look at this damage outlay. The Fire Brewling is dead. XXX is just dead, heads up. For Poker, try to cover with the Morty's Kisses, but it's just not good enough. The Split Earth will not connect. Forced off with the Hurricane Pike will keep Brawl alive for now. They're trying to chase down onto Saberlight. Buybacks coming in from Team Aster. Both Siamese Cat as well as XXX want to return to the fray. Saberlight just wants to escape. 30 seconds before he has access to a TP though. And he's really being ran down. Blink up in 5. We've already seen Tomato being able to make his way out of this fight right now. Okay, Ori went north. XXX is coming in as well, but they don't even need him. But Boca found him first, because Team Aster will 100% go into the Roshan pit at the moment. And TSM, if they don't buy back on this Brewmaster, they'll be forced to try and take this fight 4v5. But they need to be careful on that side of Team Aster here. Dubu has access to the Ice Blast again. And they still have access to these razors. No Requiem for now, but jump in. Ori jumps into Tomato as well as Dubu. They get bursted down in a hurry. Moon Meander in danger as well. But at the same time, Brawl is the big one that got caught.
Try and get this kiting going. Try and figure out where everyone needs to be in these team fights that's rising. He wins this game again. That's going to be 5 games with 100% win rate so far here in the group stages. And I think that's a pretty fair shout for a carry hero. But they have been first phasing. They've been first phasing this Drought Ranger. I think that's the biggest thing here. They're going to make a jump here on Ori though.
Ori will eat some damage from the Ice Blast, but unfortunately doesn't get locked down by Tomato, and Monet turns the damage right back onto Tomato. We've already now lost out on the Pudge. Ori, the primary target, is the one credited with the kill. For a fact that it's going to be a 4v5 scenario, 4v5 push with Leshrac Drow, and they found Brawl down bottom! Oh no! TSM can do to stop this.
They're just going to end. They're going to try and force the buyback at least out of fear of Brawl, and as you said, they know that there is no buyback here on the Pudge. They found Moon Meander in the backside, and Ori is doing so much work on the Leshrac.
Yep. This BKB making all the difference in the world for him with the Bloodstone. Didn't even need to activate it that time. Just drawing in their spells. They forced the buyback out of Brawl. Now it's like, cool. Everybody on the side of Dire is in dieback territory if they go down again. They still have 30 seconds, no Pudge. XXX has ultimate available. How on earth can they defend this? Drow, they're going in. Dubu is about to lose his life. No buyback for him. Right clicks onto Moon Meander, almost gets that kill, but instead they're going to be focusing on the cause. Saberlight and Brawl. One is dead. Brawl is corralled inside the fountain, and GG is called. TSM. They know they cannot do it. They know they cannot beat Team Aster. And what a performance coming in from the Chinese squad. They are now 5-1, clear at the top of the group. What a performance.